Hi, everybody. Welcome to English Digest. I'm Stephanie.
And I'm Tom. Welcome to our program. And today we're going to continue talking about quit your day job. Money matters on this program. If you want to start a business, if you want to have a startup, you're going to need some investors if you don't have the money yourself. Maybe you've got rich parents who can set you up, but most of us would like to do this on our own. We want to be self-made millionaires. And in this particular case, we've got some people trying to invest in various businesses. Okay, so in this show, we've got 4 angel investors, and they're kind of interviewing 3 candidates here. Who were they now? We've got Tyler, and we've got Hannah, and we've got Billy, and they all got their own kinds of ideas, and they're going to make their pitch to their investors, or at least to their potential investors in today's program.
Yeah, it could be that the angel investors choose all of them or none of them. So we're going to have to see what happens with our 3 young entrepreneurs. Let's get started, guys. We're going to read through today's lesson. The investors have called Tyler, Hannah, and Billy into the office to make their pitches. One problem Ido has identified in Tyler is his lack of a solid business plan. He loves Tyler's enthusiasm, but Ido won't invest until he sees the numbers on paper. Randy has asked Hannah to have a serious talk about work commitments with her business partner and best friend Anna. Going into business with friends is risky, and Randy wants to know that their relationship will last. In Billy, Sarah recognizes an innovative product, but also a sense of apathy from Billy himself. Before Sarah can commit to his vision, she has to believe that Billy's 100% invested as well. The investors will only advance with 2 of the entrepreneurs, and they quickly pinpoint the least lucrative one. Though Hannah has followed Randy's instructions, the investors believe the cold-pressed juice market is too competitive to see any real returns. Next, the investors want to see Tyler and Billy in action. They set Tyler up on a university campus and observe as he sells his product and talks to students about franchise opportunities. Sarah sets up a focus group for Billy to present his shoe to potential able-bodied and limited mobility customers. The entrepreneurs must now prove that there is a market for their ideas. Tyler's challenge is a huge success. Not only is the dish he's selling a hit, but feedback from his customers shows that they'd be interested in setting up a franchise. With such fantastic results, the investors are all in. Billy's focus group yields less favorable results with the able-bodied market, but is a resounding success with the limited mobility market. After much discussion, they decide that Billy's shoe is also worth the investment. Watch more dreams become reality on Quit Your Day Job this February.
Okay, everybody, let's continue to talk about our lesson. Quit your day job. Money matters. Money is important on Quit Your Day Job. Of course, investors want to make a good investment so they can get some return on that investment. They're not just giving the money away, okay? So we've got these investors, and remember the investors, the angel investors, are Randy, Ido, Sarah, and Lauren. And they're going to listen to the pitches made by Tyler, Hannah, and Billy. Okay, so they're all in the office to make their pitches. And one problem Ido has identified in Tyler is his lack of a solid business plan. Now, remember, Tyler's the one who wants to set up the food cart franchise. So Ido kind of points this out. Ido says, hey, you know, Tyler, your idea is cool, okay, but you don't really have a solid business plan, okay? He lacks this solid business plan. He needs that, but he doesn't have it. Solid usually means it's hard, it's firm, it's durable, like states of matter, for example, solid, liquid, and gas.
Yeah.
But in this particular case, maybe he hasn't done his research. He doesn't really know how much stuff is going to cost. Maybe he hasn't figured out where he's going to get his solar panels, how he's going to build them, how much money he expects to make, what kind of investment he needs, the food, where's he going to get it. He hasn't really done his research. He hasn't done his homework. It's not a solid business plan. Maybe it's too vague.
Yeah, that's not good. He loves Tyler's enthusiasm, his excitement, his energy. He loves that, but Ido won't invest until he sees the numbers on paper. Truthfully, nobody will. So if you don't have a business plan, forget it, guys. So your enthusiasm is just not enough. So your excitement, your positive attitude, all of these things contribute to someone's enthusiasm. They're very eager. They've got tons of interest in something. So he loves that Tyler's excited about his own idea, but gosh, you got to do the work behind it, guys. You got to do the business plan. If you don't understand how to actually come up with a business plan, get some help. You can also go online. There are a lot of helpful websites. I use some of the help on websites to come up with my own business plan. So he needs to do that. Don't be lazy. It's not fun, but you gotta do it. Randy has asked Hannah to have a serious talk about work commitments with her business partner and best friend, Anna. It is dangerous to go into business with family or with friends. They're both really dangerous. Although I do have one friend I'd go into business with. You need to find somebody who works as hard as you do and who cares as much as you do. If you find someone who's not as committed, it's going to just not be a good thing.
Then you're going to end up doing most of the work and you're going to resent that other person. Yeah. You're going to have arguments and you'll probably stop being friends. After that, you'll never want to talk to each other again. Yeah. So here they're very concerned about this. Hannah, you want to do this with your best friend Anna, but we know from experience that a lot of people who go into business together just don't succeed. True. They eventually have arguments and stuff like that. It's very rare that friends, when they do business together, are successful. So yes, they're concerned about this, so they want her to talk to Anna. Yes, Anna, are you as committed as I am about this? Are you just going to quit because it's just sort of like a part-time job for you, or you don't really care? You're going to get an inheritance from your parents later on, so you don't really have to work hard, or you're just going to get married or something like that. She wants to know that Anna is just as committed as she is. So, as it says here, going into business with friends is risky, and they want to know that their relationship will last, that it will continue into the future. They won't have arguments and stuff like that. So, they're concerned about that. And then we go to Billy. Remember, Billy is the quadriplegic. He wants to make this shoe for people with mobility issues, for people who can't really get around easily. And Sarah, one of the angel investors, recognizes an innovative product, but also a sense of apathy from Billy himself. So she recognizes that his product is indeed innovative, which means it's new, it's novel, it hasn't been done before, and it probably will be successful on the market. It's innovative. Of course, you always want to look for innovative products. If you're a company looking to get ahead to present a new product to the public that will sell like hotcakes and you'll make a ton of money. But unfortunately, Billy has a sense of apathy. Apathy is kind of like, well, you don't really care. It's like, oh, well, if I'm successful, great. If I'm not successful, that's okay too.
Yeah, it's like someone who just walks around all day and says, yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. I couldn't work with someone like that. They drive me crazy. I'm also a little surprised that because he was kind of apathetic, that's the adjective form of this word, that he wasn't dropped. I would have dropped him as an angel investor. I wouldn't want to work with him. But before Sarah can commit, give that money to him, to Billy, she has to believe that Billy's 100% invested as well. If you have a vision of something, guys, it's almost like you have this dream in front of you. You may not be able to see it, but you can kind of get a glimpse of what it would be like. So you have this vision of what you want to do. People who are successful have a very strong vision of what they want, and they don't let go of it. They just keep going. She needs to feel like Billy's committed and has that vision before she can commit to his own vision. Hopefully, he can get his act together.
Yep, she wants Billy to convince her that he has this vision. He needs to commit to that vision and believe that that product is going to sell and want to be successful with that product, so he needs to get rid of that sense of apathy. Okay, now let's go on to the next paragraph here. It says, the investors, the angel investors, will only advance with two of the entrepreneurs, and they quickly pinpoint the least lucrative one. Okay, so remember, we've got 4 investors here, Randy, Ido, Sarah, and Lauren. And they're only going to pick 2 of these entrepreneurs, 2 out of the 3, Tyler, Hannah, and Billy. But they are able to quickly pinpoint or point out or determine which one is the least lucrative. And here we have the word lucrative. That just means you can make a lot of money. You can produce a lot of profit.
Yeah, you definitely want to look for lucrative opportunities. You'll often hear people say, oh, yeah, I heard about this investment opportunity. You think I should get involved? Yeah, it's very lucrative. So though Hannah has followed Randy's instructions. Remember, she's got that cold-pressed juice idea. The investors believe the cold-pressed juice market is too competitive to see any real returns. Doing market research is huge, guys. If you have a great idea, but, everybody else has the same idea, there's not much opportunity to make money because those other companies have been in the market before you. You're going to have a hard time taking away their business. So competitive. If you're competitive, you can really compete. It just means you are able to be more successful than others if you're competitive. If you say someone has a competitive drive or they're very competitive, it means they always want to win. They don't want to lose. And a lot of people who are successful in life, athletes, business people, they're very competitive. They don't want anybody else to win. They want to be number one.
And indeed, cold-pressed juice has been around for a long time, so they think, this is not a new idea. You're just entering a market where the competition is fierce and you're just not going to produce any profit, so they do not see any real returns on their investment. Of course, you want a return on your investment, money back. You want to make money. You don't want to lose money. And next, the investors want to see Tyler and Billy in action. Okay, so it seems that they've eliminated Hannah as a possibility. She's got a product that's too common, and they're not convinced she can get along with her business partner, Anna. So they're focusing on Tyler and Billy. But before they actually invest in their ideas, they want to see them in action. If you want to see someone in action, you want to see them do what they say they're going to do.
That's right. Right now, guys, we're going to listen to our Chinese teacher who's going to be in action as some explanations are made. So listen to that, and then we'll be back to talk more about these 3 entrepreneurs and 4 angel investors.
Hello everyone, my name is Tina. 这3位创业家到底谁可以获得投资者的青睐呢？在第一段的第2个句子提到 One problem Ido has identified in Tyler is his lack of a solid business plan. 那么 Ido 是其中的一位投资者，他呢在 Tyler 身上所发现的问题 identify 我们最多背它的意思是确认，但是它也有发现的意思。他发现的问题就是因为 his lack of 他缺乏什么东西呢？ A solid business plan. Solid 形容词在这里解释成为牢靠的、稳固的意思。 接着我们再来看到第二段的第一个句子提到 The investors will only advance with 2 of the entrepreneurs and they quickly pinpoint the least lucrative one. 在这里呢，投资人只会 advance with advance 在这里当作动词有前进，也就是还要在下一步进行投资呢，他们只会挑出Two of the entrepreneurs 只会选择2位，所以很快的呢，他们就确认哪一个是 the least lucrative one. Lucrative形容词解释成为有利可图的，像是 a lucrative investment 代表的是一个赚钱的投资，可是他们要先确认来知道哪一个是 the least lucrative one， 哪一个人的 business plan 最不会赚钱，获利最少，当然就不投资它咯。
We're going to take a quick break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. We're talking about the TLC show, Quit Your Day Job. It really is a similar show to Shark's Tank that's very popular in the States. Shark's Tank's been on TV for at least, I would say, 6 years. I love that show. So I'm not surprised that other channels are trying to, cash in on this idea. You see one popular show and then suddenly there are 3 or 4 shows that are similar. So let's see if their version on TLC is as entertaining. We're talking about some entrepreneurs, Tyler, Hannah, Billy, who have ideas for new startups, and then people called angel investors who have a lot of dough, a lot of money that they're looking to invest if they find the right idea. When we left you, we were talking about investors wanting to see the 2 men in action. They've already dropped Hannah. Her idea, is kind of old. Everybody's already doing cold-pressed juice. There's not a lot of opportunity. So what are they up to? They set Tyler up on a university campus. They want to see him live and in action, actually doing something, and see if his product sells well and how he does with his customers. If you have somebody who has a good idea but they're horrible with customers, I'm not so sure I'd invest in them.
Right, so remember, Tyler's the one who wants to have the solar-powered food cart.
Right.
And, of course, they're observing him while he's selling his products and talking to students about other business opportunities. And then Sarah sets up a focus group for Billy to present his shoe to potential able-bodied and limited mobility customers. So this is a focus group. I assume that means they bring a bunch of people together to sort of look at his ideas. People who might be interested in this product, maybe other investors or something like that?
Yeah, if you work in marketing, they'll often pay people a small amount to sit in for a couple hours, maybe the whole day, and just talk to them about what they think about a certain product. Get their feedback so they know before they launch that they'll be successful. So they've got a focus group for Billy to present his shoe. If you're able-bodied, your body is fully functioning and you don't have any problems with it. Limited mobility customers would be people who perhaps don't walk as well. Maybe someone, has a limp, or maybe they are paralyzed, at least they can't walk. So they've got this focus group with people who would potentially be Billy's customers. The entrepreneurs must now prove that there is a market for their ideas. So this part of the test that they're being put through is really important. Actually, I wouldn't even have gotten this far without doing a lot of market research on my own. But maybe these 3 that are trying to start a new business don't really know much about business to begin with. If you have a good idea, though, that's always, really valuable. You just have to make sure you know how to put it into action.
So remember, they liked Tyler's product, but they thought he didn't have a good business plan. Maybe they'll help him come up with one or something, and they'll be convinced that he will follow through on that business plan. And also, they thought Billy had a sense of apathy or something, but maybe they just kind of misunderstood that. And now after the results, or after the focus group, they see that, well, maybe he is enthusiastic after all. So they've decided to invest their time and money in Tyler and Billy. Now, Tyler's challenge is a huge success, okay? Even though he did not have a good business plan, his challenge is a huge success. Not only is the dish he's selling a hit, but feedback from his customers shows that they'd be interested in setting up a franchise. So he's able to sell this dish. We don't know exactly what it is. Some kind of food maybe he's selling to these people during the noon hour. Maybe it's a kind of Mexican taco or something like that, or some Greek food or something like that. And students just love it. It's a huge success. Boy, is this tasty. Boy, where did you get this idea to cook this food using solar power? And then he also talks to them, well, if you like this food, maybe you too could set up a food cart somewhere and be your own boss as well. So a lot of people are also interested in setting up a franchise.
That's right. So he's gotten some really good results. We're describing them here as being fantastic. So really, really exciting, awesome results. That would be exciting to actually go out there and see your idea, get off the ground, take flight, do really well. And he's got some interested people who want to invest in their own franchise. Maybe you don't have a good idea, but you think you could run a business really well. Maybe you should look into getting a franchise. So they've got fantastic results, and the investors are all in. This is a slang phrase we're using. If you're all in, it means you're on board, you like the idea, you're getting behind something, you're supporting it. Maybe you want to invite your best friends to go away for the weekend. Maybe you're going to go to Hong Kong for the weekend. And you talk to them and they say, I'll get back to you, let me see. And then suddenly they all call and say, we're all in, which means they're all going to go. They're going to support. So Billy's focus group yields less favorable results. So he didn't have the kind of success, at least, that Tyler did.
Right, so able-bodied people who walk normally, who don't have any problems, just aren't interested in this special shoe. So he has less favorable results with them. Yield here just means to produce, as a verb, to yield, to produce. And less favorable. Favorable means it's in your favor. It's a positive towards you. So these are less positive results, we could say. With the able-bodied market, they think, yeah, it's a nice shoe and everything, but I'm just going to still buy my Nikes or Reeboks or whatever. I don't really need your shoe. But hey, the limited mobility people, they seem to like it. Yeah, we've been waiting for someone to come out with a shoe like this. Nike, Reebok, Adidas, they just don't come out with shoes that we can use. But hey, this is a shoe that we would wear. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's described here as being a resounding success. If it's resounding, it's a big success. Resounding means literally means a loud sound that kind of echoes. But we use it to talk about total and unmistakable. So it's a true success. It's a great success with a limited mobility market, which is great news. I bet some of the markets out there may not be huge, but they need products just like other people do. So don't forget them. And of course, Billy would understand because he's a paraplegic. So after much discussion, that is discussion amongst the angel investors, they decide that Billy's shoe is also worth the investment. I think that's a great decision. And then as we wrap this up, we're kind of encouraging you to watch more of the program because it's kind of fun to see other people go through the process. And if you are thinking about becoming your own entrepreneur and starting up your own business, it's definitely worthwhile to see this.
Yeah, and to pick a good location, sometimes I see businesses start in just the weirdest places. What were they thinking? And of course, just like I thought, they closed down in less than 6 months or something like that. So yes, so do your research ahead of time and indeed watch this show. It might give you some good ideas. We wish you the best of luck in your future business endeavors. From all of us here at English Digest, we're going to say goodbye in just a couple of seconds, but before we do so, we need to hear again from our Chinese teacher.
最后确定了 Hannah 是不能够被投资，于是来看另外2位创业家。在这一句提到 They set Tyler up on a university campus and observe as he sells his product and talks to students about franchise opportunities.他们让 Tyler 去到大学当中，然后对学生们来销售产品，并且谈论什么呢？在这里提到的是 franchise opportunities. Franchise 指的是一种卖东西的特许权或者是经销权，跟学生们主动谈，他们在旁边 observe 观察。下一句 Sarah sets up a focus group for Billy to present his shoe to potential able-bodied and limited mobility customers. Sarah 另外一个投资者呢，他则策划了一个 focus group， 一个焦点的小组，让 Billy 这个创业家去做什么事呢？在这里提到了 present his shoe to somebody， 就是要把他的鞋子呢来介绍展现给后面这样子的顾客。他的顾客是谁呢？首先提到的是 potential able-bodied， 我们在这里所谓的 able-bodied 也就是有强壮的健全的意思。还有哪些顾客呢？ limited mobility 就是呢行动不方便的顾客。 mobility当作名词，有移动性、机动性的意思。A limited mobility 当然指的就是行动不便咯，因为它的鞋子呢是有不同功能的。接着来看到第3段的第2个句子提到 Not only is the dish he's selling a hit, but feedback from his customers shows that they'd be interested in setting up a franchise.在这里提到的是 Tyler， 他所得到的挑战呢，得到了很大的成功。我们要注意这里有一个 not only but， 不仅怎么样，而且怎么样。not only 如果放在句首的话，后面的句子要倒装。我们先来看看后面句子的主词是 the dish he's selling， 他所贩卖的这个餐点。动词 is 提到主词前面了，所以不仅他所贩卖的餐点呢是 a hit， 非常的成功，大受欢迎 but 而且 feedback 也就是回馈，来自于顾客的回馈呢，也展现出他们会对于特许经营加盟有兴趣。后面再来看看 Billy 的结果呢， Billy's focus group yields less favorable results with the able-bodied market, but is a resounding success with the limited mobility market. 因为 Billy 是特殊设计的鞋子，它的焦点团体呢 yield， 在这里的 yield 当作动词，有产生效果跟收益的意思。Less favorable results 表示那个效果呢可能并没有很好，但是它的族群是对这些 able-bodied market 行动很好的人，健全的顾客效果不太好 but is a resounding success， 可是呢对于这些行动不便的顾客却得到很大的回响。 OK， 以上就是今天的课文讲解，谢谢收听。
That's it for today, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. And hey, have a happy Chinese New Year. We wish you the happy holiday season and have lots of fun. So from all of us here at English Digest, I'm Tom.
I'm Stephanie.
Goodbye.
Bye.